Hi, I'm Carcino.
Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. What's up? What is up? Hit your boy Carcino up right now in the like button. Hit the like button up. Woo! LeBron Ramon James. Ramon, what you doing, boy? So, oh yeah, we will be doing a post game tonight. You know I got the game ready on. You know I got the game ready to go tonight. So LeBron is upset, ladies and gentlemen. He's upset at me. He's upset at everybody. This man sabotaging videos. I'm like, my goodness. My whole page was sabotaged for a whole 24 hours. All because he upset. LeBron is mad with Jennifer Storms. Already. I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. When LeBron was pouting on the sidelines of the game and he not interacting with anybody on the team, he's in a rebellious state when they played the Warriors. Even the Golden State Warriors troll LeBron. Well, that's the woman that's in charge. I told y'all, if y'all was watching the videos, I already told you who that is. Adam Silver is not running the show anymore. I told you, that's over. All of the marketing and Pete, no, he had his chance. And you saw what happened under his watch. This is Jenny Storms. She's running the show for NBC. They put her in charge. I told all of y'all from the outset, this is what it was. Now, you might be saying, well, what does this mean? What's going on here? Yeah, he mad at Kwame Brown. Anybody that says anything he don't like, he get upset and try to have him shut down. He got mad when I said he could be facing a wire fraud charge, which is 100% factual. He could face a wire fraud charge based on the information that's provided. If he gave information about his playing availability to Damon Jones, LeBron James could face wire fraud charges. That's factual. This is why they tell you don't ever do it. Because as soon as Damon Jones made a bet, and they are looking into you, LeBron James. I'm sorry, player number 3. Because we all know who player number 3 is. They just ain't stated your name yet. Actually, this is not an all-white neighborhood. It's predominantly majority white neighborhood, just like a lot of neighborhoods. But no, it's been a lot of Hispanic kids and black kids show up. But you know, black people, we show up at 10 o'clock at night. trick or treat. They'd be like, dog, come on, it's 10 at night. What you doing here? You do be like 27 years old. Be dog, what you doing? Come on, man. You got some candy? Now, he out there promoting DraftKings. I don't think he's has something to do with the gambling scandal. No, LeBron James is upset at everybody. He's upset at the Lakers organization. He wanted an extension. He felt he should have got X, Y, and Z. He didn't get anything he wanted this year. He wanted them to go get a certain player that he wanted to have. And they said, no, we trying to build around Luka. They told you this last year and you was okay with it. And you came right back into this season with the same old BS. Now, here's the big kicker that nobody's telling you. And definitely hit that like button up, y'all. I'm serious. Like it up, like it up, like it up. Because this is where it's going to get really interesting. LeBron Ramon James, in his infinite wisdom, got mad at them because right before LeBron comes out, guess what he does? LeBron sees the intro, and they got Michael Jordan on the intro. And before that, they saw like Michael Jordan is doing this interview, and he's basically dumping on the players of today. To lead to the intro of the whole NBC, he saw Michael Jordan on the intro and was in a bad mood when he saw that and thinks NBC is doing a terrible job with this Michael Jordan intro. Like every day they finna start, like every week they're putting up a new Michael Jordan piece, and it seems to be bashing the league and the young guys. And LeBron's like, I don't understand this. I mean, it makes no sense. So you just gonna throw a guy who haven't played in 25, 30 years and have him just dump all over the league. That's good for the game. I don't understand that. I mean, how he's going to come over here and dump on what we've done for 20 years. Nobody's done that to him. I just don't understand it. All right, hold on. It's kids. All right. Yeah, come on, Dad. You sound bored. All right, take care. Goddamn, see what I talking about? Dad pulled up with a bag. The dad pulled up with a bag. Dad wants some candy too. Ain't that something? I'm trying to get away all this damn candy. Dad out here trick-or-treating with the kid, like he participating. He supposed to be escorting. Dad out here participating. Dad like, hold up. Is those nerds? Hey, he out here participating, man. Now, LeBron's got a point. Now, I know this is going to come as a shock, but LeBron James has a point. Is it productive to dump all over the league that we've been building for all these years You're coming back and you're dumping on everything we've done. This is why Jenny Storms is good with the marketing. And this is why she's in charge. So remember when LeBron and Bronny, he had Bronny do the same thing. Bronny, sit there and don't say nothing. This is why he had Bronny and himself sitting over there pouting the entire time. Hit that like button up, y'all. They pouted the entire time. They were just over there pouting the entire time. Why do you think by game 2, LeBron was interacting with everybody? Hey, what's up? Because he was on Prime Video. When he was on NBC, he gave them a stonewall face. And every time they put the camera on LeBron, he had that look on his face the entire game. He didn't interact with anybody. He didn't say anything. He was rebelling against NBC. He didn't want to give him anything that they could use in a clip, nothing. He literally stonewalled them the entire game because he was upset at them having Michael Jordan basically bash them. Oh, yeah, it was crazy. So many things lost. So many people under the rug. Bro need to retire. He really does. I mean, it's at this point, it's done. You know, like the sting is done. Like the gig is up, man. Everybody knows right now at this point, it makes no sense. I mean, none at all. Because Michael Jordan was never gambling with the mafia. What are you talking about? When you talk about Jordan gambling with the mafia? If you're talking about legitimate mafia, then yeah. But again, here we go, talking about LeBron James. Hold on. Oh, man. I see Trump ain't getting the Ukrainians out of here. They pulling up in droves. Now, and they're speaking Ukrainian at the door. I know they were shocked to see a black man come to the door. Oh, man. Clutch like everything related to LeBron. I know. So he's mad that Jenny Storm's done that. You know what Jenny Storm's marketing plan was? Get back to the essence of what was working. Do you see now they have the intro to the players? The way they used to do on NBC to get people excited about the game. They're running it back to the way they did in the 1990s when they were successful. That's when they were successful. Le parlay. Now, everybody can have their innuendos about everything, right? They can have their feelings go one way or another. But it is what it is at the end of the day. A leopard ain't going to change his stripes. LeBron is always going to be a bitter soul. Nobody picked up on that. Just like the flying DeLorean. 88 miles per hour. Hit the like button up. Because it's up. The DeLorean. It's the 40th anniversary of Back to the Future. And yes, I have the limited edition, collector's edition of the DeLorean. Going to 88 miles per hour. So, what is NBC doing? I understand LeBron's point. LeBron is like, why has y'all got Michael Jordan in here dumping on us? The reason why they have Michael Jordan dumping on you, LeBron James, and I'm here to let you know why. Here's the reason why that they're dumping on you. They're dumping on you because you have damaged the league. You've damaged the product. To restore it, they have to take out the pollution. The pollution is you. You have polluted the NBA. You have diluted it. You have lowered it down to a standard that is not even acceptable by anybody on the face of this earth. It's you. It's 100% you. Nobody else. You. Now, so they got to get out all the pollution. So all that pollution that made people turn the TV off was you. You made people turn the TV off. Your entitlement. Your I got to be featured even though I'm playing like crap. You getting all the coaches fired, moving teams and players around to make it easier for you to perform. You lowered the standard. Everybody else was competing out there. You lowered the standards. So that's why they doing it. Am I mad that Michael Jordan feel that way? No, Michael Jordan don't like your ass. He don't. He do not like you, LeBron. He don't respect you. He don't respect anything about you. You're a manufactured product, okay? He knows, it's like he ain't gotta be worried about is you better than him. He know that's bullshit. Everybody knows. Like it's funny to him, but it irks him the way that they try to market that he's bigger. So for his ego to get bruised, he'll do something like, I'll do one interview. I really don't want to do this, but I'll do it. Name a team that's better than us. Like he'll come out and do something once in a while. That's why he put out The Last Dance 20 years later, so people remember that I am Michael Jordan. Like he said, man, you better Google me. Like Jordan has an ego, but he knows he's better than that bum. It's not even a comparison. They got to use LeBron's name to market themselves. They got to use Jordan's name to market LeBron. Michael Jordan don't need LeBron's name. It's period for nothing. He needs Michael Jordan's name. He needs Kobe Bryant's name. He got to be put up with somebody else, just like somebody else in here said. What about Michael Jordan gambling? What about his gambling? We talking about LeBron. He's upset with NBC. Jenny Storms has changed it. If you look at the NBC games on Peacock, the way it's shown, the way they're filming it, the way it's being broadcast, it's a lot different than what you've seen on anything ESPN has done or TNT or ABC and all that. ESPN thing, they might as well just shut it down. They might as well just sell what they do. They lowered this thing down to a crawl. The NBC games, where are the ratings? Highest it's been since 2010. And what are people talking about the most? What Michael Jordan is talking about. For 3 minutes, what Michael Jordan said. That's flying everywhere. Because what Michael Jordan said, it's definitely about load management, was valiant. So LeBron got so mad at NBC, he sent Shams out there to basically dump all over Michael Jordan and saying that story about the free throw and all of that. And I didn't even see Shams' thing when I was talking about Brandon Miller. I just remember when Brandon Miller said Michael Jordan airballed a free throw. So when Michael Jordan said free throws, that's why I went to Brandon Miller immediately. Because I remember that. It was just 2 years ago. I remember when it went down. And he was saying that. I'm like, man, as a rookie, this dude talk about Jordan like that. And he going to the team Jordan owns. Jordan still got his old buddies over there. So this is the Michael Jordan show. Everything that's happening now is Jordan. I can't wait to see what the other rest of the interview gonna be. It's gonna be LeBron James. What you think about him? I think you should give it up. I think he's a bum. NBC is loving this because this is going right along with what they want. They didn't feature you in any of the promotions. No promotion had LeBron in it. They had Luka. Why? Because you are the past. Jenny Storms knows exactly what she's doing. They spoke nicely about LeBron on the program. They put the camera on him. They tried to show him. And they were like, well, he's pouting. He's not giving us anything. They were like, I don't care. Just put the camera on him. Say something nice. And I love the way they got you pouting like that. So now you upset with NBC already because of the way they portraying the game. Well, you don't really be upset if they start winning without you. That's gonna be real funny, ain't it? Yeah, they can't win without me. All the white boys, man, stop playing. You funny, CeeDo. Yeah, Gil told me you was funny. He told me you was that funny, though. Well, Bronny, with Bronny leading the team, then maybe Dalton Connect can come up. If we have Bronny out there running point and Dalton Connect out there, then, we could take over. I could see us really making a move. Hey, look. What I tell you? What did I tell you? Everything got to be about LeBron. And now that it isn't no more, he can't handle it. His power has dwindled. And now he's out here spiraling. And now when you see him, look at him. He looked pitiful. Because there's nowhere else to run. But I feel him. Like, why would they have a player come dump on the league that we've been playing for 20 plus years, trying to keep this thing afloat, and all these players are giving their heart out, and he basically comes along and dumps on the whole league? I would understand your point if it wasn't you. You can't make that point or statement because you're the one that lowered the league down. You're the reason that everything has been destroyed. You're the reason people are load managing. You're the reason that people can go to practice late and don't want to practice. You're the reason that they can say, hey, man, you know, why are we even doing that? We need more rest. Why are we going from flying from here to there? That's too much travel. I need time to rest. My body needs time to recover. Do we really need to play this long? Can't we cut the game's times limit down? And I need more money. So you have made it to the point where they went out and went overseas and said, well, let's get these players overseas. Because they understand, they think it's a privilege to be in the NBA. They're happy to be here. They don't want to miss a game. They wish they could play every night. They're going to perform. They show up to practice. They don't think they're bigger than the rest of the team. All this entitlement. I wish I could shoot around, Coach, but we're going to have to cut it short for me today. I got this promo thing I got to do. Oh, not for the team. It's for my clothing line. Yeah, it's Just Be Me clothing line. My JBM line. Just Be Me. Oh, can Antoine come with me? Hey, come on, Twan. Yeah, Quan. Yeah, let me get Twan, and then I'm gonna take James with me. Why? Oh, they signed with my company. They're gonna be sponsoring the clothes. So yeah, all three of us gonna leave practice. Man, why don't you just call practice short today, man? If anybody want to stay, they can stay. Come on, Coach. I got you this job. All right, practice cut. All right, there we go. See, Coach, we can be good. This entitlement was passed on through the league, spread it to people like James Harden. But when James Harden do it, everybody know it. All of this flopping. They got to come up with a flopping rule to get people to stop flopping. The All-Star game. LeBron James has lowered the All-Star game down to a crawl. He didn't like when I made the video about it. Oh, no, he was highly upset. But it was the truth. He's corrupted this league. He's done everything wrong in this league. He done ruined the historical value of the All-Star game to make it all about him. LeBron's team. Team LeBron versus Team Curry. Now it's exciting. No, it wasn't exciting because you want to put players on your team because you can't win on the East. We ain't got no good players. There was good players on the East. You suck. So you couldn't beat the West. That's just what it was. So he got tired of losing in the All-Star game every year, so now he want to change it up. The problem wasn't the All-Star game people on the East and West and switching it all up. That wasn't the problem. The problem was you weren't playing. Y'all were just sitting out there letting people dunk and y'all having conversations on the court. It's like, dude, y'all gonna even play? This is boring. Ain't nobody even watching this. Y'all. Exactly. Are you gonna even play? They did everything to appease to you because Adam Silver rolled whatever you wanted to do. Then Steph Curry finally had his year where he went with this whole circus thing where he's got Mr. Beast. He made it like a doggone clown show. with like 5 other separate games. This will get people to watch it. No, this is going to get people to throw something at the goddamn TV. I thought Team LeBron versus Team Curry was terrible. This is what we're stuck with, ladies and gentlemen. But this is the lady that is in charge. That is Jenny Storms. And when I told y'all earlier in the video, Adam Silver was done, Jenny Storms is the one in charge. Oh, she's in handling all of the marketing. They have taken that control away from Adam Silver. So LeBron can't use Adam Silver to push his agendas no more, not through NBC. Jenny's running the show. And Jenny don't want LeBron in the show. They're moving away from LeBron. They don't want nothing to do with LeBron Ramon James, and he's upset. He's hating these Jordan takes. And now this load management thing comes up, and now everybody's looking directly at him. And once again, he's mad. This is what I'm talking about, people. This is what we're talking about. They don't want it. You see, when you have people that's aligned to a whole standard of this is the way we do things, like they 10 toes down on nonsense. You ever seen those people? They always show up for nonsense. LeBron, you had 22 years to fix this ship. Steph Curry came in and kept this thing alive. The league was dying under your leadership during the LeBron era. Your 2010, your whole Miami Heat run, that was your era. And you ran it into the ground. The ground. Everybody looked and saw who you were and knew as a standard where you were going to be and where you were going to fall. They have no clue. Seriously, they have no clue as to what's going on. They really don't. Mm-hmm. No, LeBron's pouting. Then he got Bronny to pout. How bad is that for you? How bad of a look is that for you? You got your son doing the same thing. It's despicable. Yeah. Had his son doing the same thing. It was horrible. I felt bad for the people who had to sit there and watch it. I really did. To see them sit there and pout. Sore loser. Didn't even want to congratulate his team who out there fighting. But it's typical LeBron James. If it isn't about me, it don't matter. That narcissistic behavior is what got everybody talking. And he wanted Bronny to sit there by himself with him, staring off into space like they're in protest. But don't worry, because both of y'all gonna be gone in a package deal. Bronny gonna go into early retirement as soon as your ass is out the league, because he can only play with his damn daddy. Your ass is gonna go right with him. Both y'all gonna be out the league together, hand by mother in hand, going right out together. So Bronny and LeBron gonna retire at the same goddamn time. Watch. Dragging your son out here. That's ridiculous. This is how pitiful he is. Bronny wanted to cheer because he's young, man. He wanted to be there and supporting his team. Yes, my Cash App is Carcino. Super Chat work. My Patreon is Carcino for life. If you want to know what the feds are looking at into LeBron James, we put that on the Patreon. So you'll be able to see the stuff that the government is looking at. And when they look at it, it looks mad different. Mad different. But the question you're going to really have is, why does a multimillionaire, why would he stoop to such a low? Makes no sense, right? All right, hold on. Nice bucket. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be out with it. Now, that's dope. See what I tell you? It's 7 o'clock. The teenagers are coming now. The little kids, they didn't went home. Now it's the teenagers. LeBron gonna pop up. Hey, trick or treat. Shoot, they giving out free candy. I'm spending my money. You must be crazy. But look, he got Bronny sitting by him the whole game, pouting. No, not playing, not participating and being part of the team. He's there to be part of the problem. Want some candy? Mm-hmm. Well, I think of it in different phases. I look at things. Yeah, think about that. Mm-hmm. Want some candy? Yeah, NBC is taking all the attention away from LeBron and putting it where it's supposed to be, on the younger players, on the players they want to promote. They wanted to promote Tatum, Giannis, Wemby. They're promoting the future of the league. You cannot continue to hold on to the league promoting a 50,000-year-old bum still trying to play. So they're using Michael Jordan to pull this back towards basketball and get away from all the nonsense LeBron James has inserted into the game, like load management. My body, people need time to recuperate. Mm-hmm. That's because they don't understand. LeBron James is not in the same position as everyone else. Hell no. Well, when people do things and other people say, well, it's innocent fun, you got to think about who you're really dealing with. What's really going on? What's really important? Yeah. I mean, it's just what it is, you know? No, no. Jenny Storms knows what she's doing. The league know what they're doing. They're erasing the stain of what Michael Jordan and The rest of them, they left the game at an all-time high, and LeBron brought it to an all-time low. That's all we know. He lowered the standard. So when you hear Michael Jordan talk about for the betterment of the game and load management and what you need it for, like why your ass ain't playing. Now, we ain't gonna talk about a specific player, but I'm just saying. When I see LeBron talking about, my toe hurt, I got sciatica, I played with food poisoning. Our thing was tape it up and get out there and play. There's probably somebody out there that paid good money to see this. So when you start coming in that frame of mind and that mindset, when you're prepared to go that far, that's when it becomes something else. Come on, God damn it, get the ball. It's all a matter of what people want to see and what they don't want to see. Oh, no. I mean, putting Bronny out there is really an embarrassment because it's shown that yeah. No, hell no. You really think LeBron James is such an embarrassment? Jordan Connect don't want to be on the floor with him. You think he want to be out there with Bronny? I was the one hoping Bronny coming to this season. He coming in there with the most lax body I've ever seen. He does not care about basketball or winning. No. Hell no. The Lakers winning right now, and Austin Reeves having this type of performance is bad for LeBron. is showing people we all right. We don't need LeBron. Nobody is saying, man, when LeBron gets back, nobody is saying that except for those LeBron fans who've been following him everywhere he goes. Laker fans ain't saying that. The Laker fans is like, he can go. Thank you for all you've done, but yeah, he can go. He can go right now. The sad part is Bronny is actually trying. No, he's not. And that's another thing we need to talk about. He's not really trying. And this is mostly because of his father. That man right there who's upset with NBC. NBC should be upset with you. Well, that's the thing, man. When you talk about all of the things that go into making a team and rallying around a team and making a team better, why is never the facts? I know that y'all love to bring up the stats. I love when they come in with that. They want to go bring in the stats. I know they love to do that. That's all they know to do. Trust me, it's all they know to do. It's the first thing people want to do is bring up some stats to try to defend LeBron. Yeah, but stats say he averaged this, he scored that. That's why they don't get the game.
Oh, Michael Jordan, no question. Michael Jordan's the GOAT, no question. I mean, he's been there 6 times and he refused to lose 6 times. When he put his mind to playing defense, he went out there and played defense. He don't take no days off. He didn't lack a day's go stuff each and every day. He went out there and he played for the fans, and he gave a damn about playing 82 games too. He didn't take off. Load management. Michael said, "I'm gonna bust your in practice, and then I'm gonna go out here and bust your in the game." Yeah. But that's the way we was, man. So no disrespect to LeBron, no disrespect, and out of sight, out of mind, Kobe Bryant. To me, 1 and 1A. 1 is Michael Jordan, 1A is Kobe. Point blank. You know, that's the way I see it.
When asked who the greatest of all time is, Tim Hardaway didn't even blink. Michael Jordan. No question. The response was sharp, certain, and came from a man who earned his stripes on the court, not from behind a microphone. Hardaway faced Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron in real battles, not highlight reels, and his words carry the weight of sweat, scars, and experience. He reminded everyone why Jordan stands alone. 6 trips to the finals, 6 championships, 0 defeats. That's not coincidence. That's killer instinct. When Jordan locked in defensively, he became an unbreakable wall, driven by a hunger that ignored rest and load management. Every practice was war, every game a mission. I'll bust you in practice, then bust you in the game. Wasn't just talk. It was his code. And when the dust settled, Hardaway made his stance crystal clear. Number 1 is Michael Jordan, and right behind him, 1A, is Kobe Bryant, point blank. That statement wasn't just about ranking legends, it was about exposing truth. Kobe Bryant wasn't just inspired by Michael Jordan, he was the closest thing to him we've ever seen. Even Jordan himself once admitted, "The only player who could beat me one-on-one is Kobe, because he steals all my moves." That's respect from the source. And then there's LeBron James, an all-time great, a statistical powerhouse, a generational athlete, but not a killer in the same way. He never struck fear the way Jordan did, never carried that cold, relentless fire that burned in Kobe's eyes. That's the difference players like Tim Hardaway and Charles Barkley have talked about. The absence of that ruthless, predatory instinct that made MJ and Kobe untouchable. This isn't fan talk or online debate. It's coming from men who went to war against these icons, who felt the weight of true greatness right in front of them. They know the difference between being a great player and becoming an eternal legend. Michael Jordan never needed stats to define his greatness. He was the standard. Unbeatable. Relentless. Kobe didn't rely on media hype either. His legacy was etched through pure respect, from teammates, rivals, and anyone who shared the floor with him. And when the greats themselves say it, Jordan first, Kobe second, the conversation changes. LeBron, no matter how gifted or admired, still lands third. That's where the Real story begins, a truth often avoided by the media, but
Now, I know most people believe in that analogy, but for me, it's a little different. LeBron is nowhere. He's third from the bottom. You know, I might put him above, hell, who can I put him over? You know, he's over Will Purdue. Let me see. Who else would I put him over? Michael Olawokandi. I probably put him over him. You know, I put LeBron over there. No, he's not. It's the mental attitude for the game. You see, Michael has a mental attitude for the game. LeBron doesn't possess that. He doesn't have that. Reggie Miller had it. Reggie Miller's above him. All of these people are above LeBron James. It's clear and it's evident. But the marketing and the way they push it, that's why Tim Hardaway was saying, like, basically stats are for idiots. Yeah, well, when people go to war and they say, hey, we finna go to war right now, this is what I want to see, is what I want to do, you know, they have a usual standard about what they want to do and how they want to move going forward. You know, that's typical. But when you see somebody like Michael Jordan, who I don't like, by the way, I respect his game. I respect his game. He's from the era where it was real. I could never take somebody from this era. My niece just told me the best players of all time is Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Now, she's like 8, 9. Well, she probably 10 now. You know, and she hoop. She play on the team. My brother is her coach. So for them, of course, they're kids. You know, she was like, who's better, Wemby or Kyrie? And I said, Kyrie Irving. So that was today. Matter of fact, I got to FaceTime them too. But that's how it goes. That's right. Don't laugh at my niece. She know what's up. We were all in unison. She didn't like LeBron on her own. She didn't need me. She already didn't like LeBron. She didn't even know anything about me not liking LeBron at all. She just knew LeBron wasn't it. She said Kyrie and Kevin Durant. That tells you my Geno code of knowing what's great. It spread it all the way to my niece. She knows 100%. I would, if I played LeBron, man, I wouldn't even be trying to win. I'm gonna introduce him to the 1990s. I'm gonna take his kneecaps out as soon as he try to jump. I'm gonna go right for his ribs, everything. Knock the wind out of his lungs. We're gonna be in a fight on the first play. She didn't know I disliked LeBron. She didn't know anything about that. She's like 8 or 9 years old. Yeah. I mean, really, his control, his manipulation of the media, LeBron James has lowered the game to a standard. It was all in his hands, and he brought it to nothing. Because you know why? You know one of the main problems for LeBron? Here's one of the main problems for LeBron. Who was his rival? Who was his great team that he had to conquer so that he could make it? Did he beat Boston? No. He beat Boston when they were when he got a super team in Miami. He didn't climb the hump and beat Boston and Cleveland. It would have meant something had he done it in Cleveland. He ran from Boston. That's what we talk about. So when we talking about meaningful things and things that mean something in the overall standards of the game, that's what we talking about, people. So NBC is not finna cater to LeBron James. That's insane. What would you do that for? Absolutely. Nobody made load management a thing until Kawhi Leonard won a championship in Toronto. And LeBron wanted to turn the media, sports media, against him. Yeah, it felt like, right. That's how it's supposed to feel, I guess. Michael Jordan was putting up NFL numbers when he was playing. People would not watch the football game and tune in to watch Michael Jordan play. So when NBC had basketball, it was at the pinnacle. And there was one face that was on the standard of the wall. And this is what I want you to see, LeBron. I want you to see this. This is what the league was. This was the juggernaut for ratings, for everything. There was no YouTube, no Twitter, no social media. Do you know how big he would have been if there were social media? He don't even have a social media account. And still he was on social media. Why? Because of what he did. When he played the game, it was with a passion. His mental approach to the game is different than yours. This is why, from whatever the years were, every night you might see him do a move that he's never done before. Somebody gonna see something special. They didn't want to miss it. So they wanted to get a ticket even on the road. They wanted to see Michael. So he was what you would call box office, but he wanted to win. Is a sickness in him to compete. He has it. I don't like him, but I know what it is. Because he always had to compete for his father's attention from his brother Larry. See, Michael Jordan is useless if he ain't playing basketball. He's utterly useless. His brother Larry was the star. Larry's 5'8" and can jump like Michael Jordan. Jordan wasn't the only one that could jump. So the situation was this. Michael Jordan's father could work on cars. Larry could work on cars. They had that bond. He called Larry out there. And one time he called Michael. Jordan was so happy his dad called him so he can go out there and get on the car, look at the cars and stuff. He comes out there and he was like, hand me that wrench. Hand me that 916. And he handed his dad a screwdriver. And he said, boy, go in the house. Send your brother out here. You ain't no damn help. And he was so damn angry, so mad that his dad sent him away and told Larry to come. Send your brother Larry. You useless. His father even said, man, good thing God made an athlete out of him, because boy, Michael starved if he had to work. That's how his father felt. So his competition is bred with trying to prove to his father. So when he came into the league, he want to prove he belonged. He want to prove something. So that fuels the fire. Even though he's Michael Jordan, he could lose any game in the world. He hates to lose. When he was in North Carolina, they had a Monopoly game and it wouldn't end. The Monopoly game kept going on and on. Michael Jordan was just losing his mind. He loved in this game. Yeah. And the dude who's playing is like, man, I'm getting tired, man. We've been playing this game for 6-7 hours. Mike's like, this is a good game. This is going back and forth. And Mike is excited. And the guy's like, man, Mike, I'm tired, man. You know what? You got it, man. I quit. You got it. Man, come on. Don't give up, man. You got all this going on. We got a good game. He's Mike. It's 6 and 7 in the morning. You're like, I got a class in about 3-4 hours. And my first class when it come up, I got to get some sleep. I'm tired. Mike, come on, man. Let's get this. And Mike got so mad he quit. He's like, I quit. You got it. Man, Mike slapped the damn Monopoly board in the air. All the pieces and money flying everywhere. Boom! God damn it! He's mad. He has a fire to compete. He was mad that the guy quit, and he was like, man, Michael Jordan is crazy. This is when he was in North Carolina. Now, pointing out that Jordan is light years better than LeBron is obvious. But you can see why NBC went and got the NBA. When they got it the first time, they didn't get it for the superstars of the league. They got the league for Michael Jordan. They didn't care about it. They came back this year And when they got the NBA again, who's leading it off? The first person that they went and got the league for, Michael Jordan. They bought the league for him. They said, look, you guys are doing this wrong. When they first bought the NBA, they said, you're treating this like a sport. You don't have a sport. You have a sitcom. Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls are your protagonists. And the villains and the antagonists are all the other teams trying to stop Michael Jordan from winning a championship. That's your storyline. That's it. And they played the script every year. The Bulls are the heroes. Everybody else are the villains. Look at the way it was covered. That's the way they covered the game back then. What's up, Kai? Yeah, I see you. Oh, for sure. Appreciate you. But all right, man, I'm going to get up out of here and let y'all go. I'm going to finish this game, then we'll go back and do the post game. By then, the Lakers should be getting their ass whooped. All right, I'm out. Peace.